way in the world that white people can free black people, because freedom is not white people's to give. Two, white people, as I said in the piece, cannot do for us what we refuse to do for ourselves. Three, the key to this equation is the behavior of the black middle class. The key to this is not understanding whether or not whites like blacks or blacks like whites. I frankly have no interest in that at all. I have no interest in managed society. I'm not interested in having to sit next to people because they're white. I'm interested in being equal. And the only way you're equal is to have power.
Yo, peace, y'all. This your little brother, man, Minister Freedom Allah, man, broadcasting live from the 5% Connection here in the city of D Mecca. Listen, man, we get the question all the time. What is the true and living God? Huh? What does it mean to be the true and living? I'm going to tell you. The true and living is the gods who continue every day to do everything in their power, everything in their will to teach the uncivilized people, to help guide the youth in a positive direction. The true and living God is out with the youth. The true and living God is on the corner, in the schools, in the jails. He anywhere where the youth is that need help. He at the cipher. He at the parliament. He at the civilization class. The true and living God is active. He actively working on his body. He actively working on his mind. He actively doing everything in his power to make a law world manifest. If you ain't working to make a law world manifest, man, you ain't no true and living. What do that mean? To push forward civilization, to constantly be in the work of teaching and advancing the youth, to constantly be in the work of growth and development in your community. If you ain't doing that, you ain't no true and living God, man. You a mystery God. You a fire pretender. Huh? You a faker. You a perpetrator. And you need to get out in the streets and show and prove. If you go outside, look to your left, look to your right, say peace, and the community and the youth look at you like you crazy, you ain't no true and living, man. You playing. So let's get out here in the streets. Let's teach. Let's continue to do everything that we can, man, to show and prove that Allah lives, to show and prove that the black man is God.
You got to serve her. You know what I mean, God? If you can't serve your woman, then who you serving? You know what I mean, God? I'm here for the earth. You know what I mean? That you planted. Same way you want her to bring forth the babies and everything. What you bringing forth to her?
Home of the original man.
All the season.
Right.
There's more to it than just her physical competition. You know what I mean, God?
True indeed.
You gotta deal with her, you know, her mental and her physical. You know what I mean? And you deal with her mentally, and you see that she's more than just the earth that you can plant in. I like to plant something in her this way, not just that way. You know what I mean? Because she got a lot to offer. She's through land, God. She's 14 million square miles, right? You know what I mean? She's desert. She's 1 million square miles. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I mean? Right. She's 1 million, not just that one. It was
67, 630, all that, right?
So you have to make sure you are not abusing her. You're taking care of her. That's what I tell her, bro. Take care of the earth. You only get one earth.
Peace.
Take care of the peace, God. You born me. Take care of her. And she'll take care of you. She give you everything you want. That's what the father tells, right? You gotta do right by her. You know what I mean? You take care of her, she'll take care of you. Everybody calling me now. Let me go get to the now.
Yeah,
all right, God?
Peace, God.
To save the children of the world. The parents in the very near future, when they see themselves not fit to educate and qualify their children, will come and recommend them to be a 5%er, and the children got to do their job to teach the parents to be civilized people, because the world is uncivilized, and these are our words, our children, and all come in the name of Allah, with the supreme being named. That God bring about a different change that the world been seeing misery of, that live in love, peace, and happiness, with the knowledge of each man upon this planet Earth, that he is God, and the original black man is God, the founder of all men upon the planet Earth. We the 5%er here, we represent ourselves as God through our true knowledge as God. All wise people who can teach civilization to all the human families, which is all generation upon this planet Earth, from seas to come, from seas to go, if they will to die. We the 5%ers here to give out life to the world of people who want to live,
for our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man.
The original man is the Asiatic black man. He's the maker. He's the owner. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe, Sharit. And there's only one God because there's only one faith. And that faith is existing me, whether you black, brown, you yellow. See, now that's one thing I'm trying to say about it. How can I hate what I create? I'm the son of man. I created black, I created brown, I created yellow, I created white, I created what's half original, and I created what's red. These are all the children of the Most High. See, when a man got hating himself, what he hated is he hated himself.
Yeah.
All right, when you look hating at someone else because he's not the shade of you or he don't look like you, that's illusion. It's heaven that we make within ourselves. See, heaven is not above our head. You know, the hell that we go through is below our feet. It's within. Heaven is what we make it, and hell is what we got to go through. We are blessed with the knowledge. When we say we are blessed with the knowledge, we go according to what they call mathematics, and we call it our supreme mathematics. Because we know the first thing a man got to do in life is knowledge. And knowledge, when you know, you got the knowledge what's around you before you start speaking or manifesting anything out your mouth.
Before and after independence, land has been a central issue defining the national program of this country. Why is land such an important and emotive issue?
Well, land is our creator. It was on land that we had our residences, our round huts, on land that we walked, land that we tilled for all that we ate, and on land that the grazing was for our cattle, goats, and sheep. That was the life. Land is crucial. Land is part of me, part of others, part of our people. You can't detach yourself from land.
Is probably one of those things that we don't have a grasp of too well, and that's why we're going to be focusing on it today again. The most powerful force on earth is the power of vision. I say that because if you are on earth, you can actually have a vision of being off earth. You can actually see things that are not on earth yet. That's why the power of vision is so important for us on earth. And secondly, vision is the ability to literally see the invisible in order to make it possible. It gives you the power to do what people say is impossible because you can actually see what they claim to be impossible. And once you can see something, you can do it. Vision is also given to a person, but it must be fulfilled by a people. One of the things we learned in this series is that God never gives vision to a group of people.
Good afternoon, everybody. Excuse me. Happy Thursday again. Made it through the week, and that is a blessing. Got another good show for everybody this afternoon. I'm Julian, the engineer for the evening. And again, like usual, got a few announcements before we get into the show. Firstly, want to let everybody know that tomorrow on May 31st, there is a nonstop benefit show at the F&W Control Tower. Again, is May 31st. Showtime is at 8 p.m. There will be live performances by Lady Coco, 706, Tony Parkman, Jolly, Peggy Jenkins, and more. The donations are $15 in advance, and on the day of the show, they are $20. There will be free food provided as well. And the show is sponsored by Queen Rashida, founder of Granny's on Guard, and Echo Records, A1A Bonding Company. Again, so that is going to be tomorrow, May 31st at 8 p.m. at the FNW Control Tower. And as well, happening on June the 8th, there's a gospel celebration at St. Luke Church. There will be the Clark brothers, David Hammond and the Chosen Disciples, the community male choir, Willie Clayton and Deborah Snipes. Again, that will be Saturday, June the 8th. Dinner starts at 5 p.m. and the show starts at 6 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. If you want more information about the tickets, please contact us here at the show, and we can get you that information. Again, that gospel celebration is happening Saturday, June the 8th at St. Luke Church. But now that we got those announcements out of the way, how you doing this evening, Doc? You doing all right?
Well, praise is due to the Most High. And,
yes, sir.
So feeling very mystical today, as always.
Absolutely.
And it's a blessing to be able to be here to try to be of service to the community. And
yes, sir.
Let you know that the coalition, the New Era Columbus, Georgia Coalition, is developing its roots. Many times people think that I guess a tree is not growing, but many times the roots are growing.
Yes, sir.
The roots are growing, and so therefore, that sometimes kind of throw people off a little bit. But we're growing good roots and good people, and just here. We, in other words, we're just we're the watchers. The watchers. We're watching what's going on in the community. There are a lot of things going on. Update, of course, if you haven't heard by now, that Mr. Byron Hickey is going to be taking up the remaining term of Pops Barnes.
Okay.
And that's 2 years left in his term. Okay. Now, what I found interesting, and I hope to talk to Mr. Hickey myself, Brother Byron, but he said that he's going to stay for the 2 years, but he wasn't going to run for the whole term. So,
yes, sir.
So I don't know. I'm going to talk to him and just kind of see
how that works.
Just how that works, what they think it is about that, and what that represents, more or less. And of course, we do want to let you know that we do have we're planning a vendor festival. We're calling it a vendor festival right now. That's coming up, and if anybody interested in their vendors out there, they have what we call a micro enterprise. They're doing a micro enterprise. The New Era Coalition will be supporting, and also if someone wants to start a business, we do have what we call a piranha tank. We're not a shark tank, but if someone needs some support, marketing, promotions, well, maybe a few duckies.
Yes,
here or there, but again, we're saying is that they've always told me that there are two types of power. There's money,
yes, sir,
and then there are people.
Absolutely.
And I always believe in people power.
Yes, sir.
If you got the people, you'll get the money, but you got the money don't mean you're gonna get the people. Absolutely. And so that's kind of the way I look at it. And so looking forward to that. And anybody know Demetrius,
Mr. McKen.
Yeah.
Good brother.
The messenger, man don't work, man don't eat.
Man don't work, man.
And so if anybody know him, get in touch with him. He's coordinating. We're trying to have a number of opportunities. Also, we want to have a vegetable and fruit market.
That would be fantastic.
And we're looking for people who are interested in working that angle. And we're trying to say these are a commission. You make money, you get money. You know what I mean? Man don't work, man don't eat. Man don't work, man don't get money. So we're doing that as well.
I think that'd be well timed.
Yeah. And of course, we're gonna now. Okay, we're not gonna. My thing is this. Now, I mean, I may be overruled, but the watermelons that we have and things like, particularly the watermelons, they will have seeds. we don't really believe in seedless watermelons.
Yeah, you gotta have the season. Man.
Yeah, we gotta have the season there, man. So you know, we got enough GMO as it is. This AI is messing up our brains, you know, and dumbing down our children and adults too, apparently. But yeah, but we're doing that and very excited about it as well. Otherwise, I mean, I guess things are real quiet. It was kind of interesting. I saw the other day about this embezzlement, almost $1 million. This guy apparently at one of the, I guess he's at one of the local banks or something like that. And apparently, there's a whole network of people who, you know, who what can I say? I mean,
I think I got that notification as well. So there's around 800,000.
Right. I don't know. Seem like I don't know something. I guess we still good. I don't know if they didn't put us in jail or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't even been there, so I don't know what's going on with it. But you know, we're just trying to do a little good for the neighbor. But you know, but we gotta come together. Of course, and I say there's some good people come together. Matter of fact, there's I went play. I don't know if I get the name of it, but some of you out there know about it. They have this. I guess you call it this rice bowl, Mexican rice bowl out there on Forest Road next to the service station.
Yes, sir.
And they're pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah,
and got people out there very polite and you know nice people. And I don't get the name, but a lot of people out there in Forest Road, right there, Woodruff Farm Road, they know who I'm talking about.
Is it like a new establishment or?
No, they've been there for a while. I've been going there for a few years now. But of course, I went by there today, and you know, and that type of thing. So I was glad to do that. You know, go by there. I went by there today and everything, and always, you know, see a happy face, you know, and everything to see me and that type of thing. Not just me, but I mean, it's just customers in general. I think just the customers in general. They
treating them well.
Treating them well, right? And, it's nice.
Yeah,
nice
feel comfortable spending money with them.
That's right. Exactly. You know, so one while I was kind of not going in that area, but I said to myself, let me go in the area and and show a little love to the people, and so it's been it's always very tasty, and I enjoy the food that they do out there, and of course this is the season, like so we're going to be getting watermelons and things of that sort, and hopefully we'll be able to make a difference, and for a lot of people by trying to get a little business going here.
Absolutely,
that type of thing. So
I can go for some watermelons.
No doubt.
By the time hitting the 90s, some citrus would be good.
Exactly.
Some oranges or some watermelon.
And you know what? We missed May Day. And nobody, generally, you hear people talking about it, but we missed May Day, May 28th.
May 28th.
Because May Day. You know what May Day?
No.
Oh well. Okay. When the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, what happened was that there was certain. Well, everybody didn't get the message at the same time.
Yes,
so, like January the 1st, some people got it January the 1st, Emancipation Day. Yeah. Then some people didn't get it until May 28th, called it May Day. And so like down in Russell County, Thomaston, around Tuskegee, back over in that area there. Even I guess Harris, some parts of Harris County down there around Memphis. Now here in Collins, we already did January the 1st, but they had May Day down there. They called it Frog Pond. Yeah, there's nothing they called it Frog Pond, and it used to be a big fanfare, where people were, coming together and doing positive things. Yeah. And they had, like sack races and had baseball games and track, track running and a lot of food and a lot of party, a lot of dancing, and
yes,
a lot of people had the different little food and vending, things like that. But I didn't hear much about it this year. If somebody can give me a call and just give me an update on May Day, I usually hear a lot of talk about it. Lately, of course, Juneteenth has been moving this way. You know, because we really Juneteenth was out there around like Louisiana, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. That's Juneteenth area there.
Yeah.
But we over this way it was May Day because the news got out there later.
Yeah.
So,
May, June.
June, yeah, right. Juneteenth. But we got it in May over here in Alabama, this area, and January 1st, right? Actually in Columbus, we always kind of celebrated it, and so I didn't hear much about it. I mean,
I had no news about it.
I used to go, but again this year. Now I'm saying they did it last weekend. They did it Labor Day weekend.
Could have been. Oh yeah, I was about to say maybe it was it Memorial Day that just passed this?
I'm just Labor Day, Memorial Day.
Yeah.
But generally they would do it like on the 28th. I mean, like maybe this time they did it a little earlier. Then that was kind of unusual for me. I mean, but maybe that's just one of those things. And of course. The Malcolm X Festival this year, I didn't get a chance. It rained me out on that. I generally try to go up there to the Malcolm X Festival as well to kind of, meet old friends and things of that sort. So, but I know around the country there were many celebrations, and maybe we can find a little speech that's not too strong.
Yeah.
Maybe when we go into break, that we can play just for some people who never heard. Some people heard the name, maybe they never heard Malcolm X speak. And we'll
definitely a treat.
Yeah, definitely a treat, right? So, so maybe we'll take a break. We'll find some message to the grassroots or something like that, so they get a chance to hear Malcolm, Malcolm X.
And also, we got brother Reggie in the comments. He says, "Today is a good day to exist." That's very true, brother.
No
Absolutely,
no doubt about it. And
call in if you are still listening, brother Reggie.
No doubt about it. And hotline number 706-324-1420.
Yes, indeed.
And of course, love to hear from you. And so we hope we played a few videos. Hopefully that will stimulate some of your thinking. We just want to try to bring new ideas, expose you to new ideas that maybe that people are not familiar with. Because they are historical voices, and we just want to kind of bring it up. And of course, Father's Day coming up here soon, I guess.
Yeah, got any plans or yet? Or
no, I don't. I'm really not that kind of holiday. I mean, I never done no planning around holidays myself. I'm not even my birthday. I mean, but my family decided to do something. But I don't. I generally it's just another work day for me. Unless somebody decides that they want to do something.
Surprise dad.
That type of thing. What about you? You don't have any children, do you?
No, not as of yet.
Right. So I bet you thought about. I bet you
thought about.
Yeah, I mean, you think you want for your crew.
I know at least maybe 4 if I can find a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice little. As a general thing, I like kids. So.
Okay. Yeah, so you have a lot of fun with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're a hoot down. That's for sure. That's a shoot.
You gotta get trained first.
You gotta do it. You gotta get that order. Got to establish some order.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise they're gonna be disorderly.
Oh man.
No doubt they're gonna be disorderly. So, but otherwise, here I guess downtown, of course, there are a lot of things going on and a lot of different little markets and things, and I guess a lot of visitors come to Columbus as well. I understand there's a new soccer team in Columbus, and for people who are into soccer and that type of thing as well. And I'd like to congratulate the new leadership out there. And I don't know, and I'm not going to say which one yet. The V, I don't know, I get a little confused. I mean, I know the difference, but I get confused about the DAV and the VFW. But the one out there on Avenue Drive, just like to go out there and check them out and support them. We have some events. I know they love. We're gonna have more and more information about that as time goes on. Just kind of throwing a few names around right now.
Indeed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And so we just hope that that some of these local politicians, we're going to stay on top of them, of course, and help them. We got to help them. Because that's the thing about it. When people are not there to guide the politician, then they can lose their way. I mean, so it's not their fault. It's just that they need somebody to guide them, and that's kind of the way it is. and try to make things happen, so to speak. And so better take a break here.
Yes, Brother Reggie. Think he'll be calling us right when we get back.
All right then. All right. And again, you listen to Visions Now, your supper club, 92.1 Smooth R&B.
This Friday at the barn at T-Bone's, it's the return of John Boy Story. Plus, the T-Bone's menu is now better than ever. Steaks, pork, chicken, and seafood that will take you to another world of flavor. And every Tuesday at T-Bone's, it's now Endless Tacos Tuesday. Plus, kids eat free with the purchase of one adult meal. One child per adult purchase on Tuesdays. Also, it's bingo every Tuesday with lots of prizes. So join us for a huge party this Friday at the barn at T-Bone's featuring John Boy Story. T-Bone Steakhouse and Grill, Highway 80, Ladonia Square, Phoenix City. Hey, y'all, it's riding season at Rally Point Harley-Davidson. And have you heard the news? We're now open 7 days a week. Our showroom is loaded with over 200 new and used Harleys, and our new general manager is hungry to move metal. Now's the time to get that Harley you want. Rally Point Harley-Davidson in Columbus, Georgia, home of the free tire install. Rally Point Harley-Davidson now open
I can hear you now,
7
brother.
days a week.
No, you can just hold on. You just hold on. Okay.
The Boys of the Hill present the Juneteenth celebration. The Juneteenth celebration. The first Friday party is at an all-new location. The VFW Post, 655, 1024 Victory Drive in Columbus. The Boys of the Hill bringing them everything that puts you in a good mood. The doors open at 7 p.m. The Juneteenth celebration. Your advance tickets are $10, $15 at the door. All the sexy ladies, the fine lady, and all the handsome aspiring men. Bring your right hand to the party. It happens first Friday night. The first Friday party. Live at the VFW Post. Live at the VFW Post 665. 1824 Victory Drive in Columbus. Should we mention that? And it's going to be good. So get ready to party the first Friday night in June. Live at the new spot with the Boys on the Hill. The VFW Post 665. 1824 Victory Drive in Columbus. The new location. It's going to be on. You make sure you be in the building. Sam the Preacher Man and DJ Lady P on the ones and twos be there.
Welcome back to Visions Now, your supper club, and of course, we hope you enjoyed. And we do have a caller on the line. Let's go to our lines. Yes, caller, what's your vision today? What's on your mind today? Hello? I'm not sure that we lose her. Got a little buzz. You hear that buzz? Okay. Yes, caller, what's your vision? Hello? There it is right there again. You call me. Yes, caller, what's your vision? Yep. Walaikum salam, brother. How you doing? Good. Beautiful. And congratulations on your graduation and everything. And I understand that you are a cybersecurity expert now. So tell me a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit about that field. What attracted you to that field, and what exactly do you do? And what does that mean exactly in cybersecurity? What do you have expertise in? Hello? I don't know if we lost him. Okay. We can play. He back now, I guess. You can hear that. Yeah. Yes, caller. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. No, I was just saying, right. Let me ask you a question. Okay, recently here in Columbus, I just heard about there was obviously an issue about someone writing fake checks. They work for the bank, and that apparently it got something alerted somebody, and they alerted the police that something was going on wrong. I guess that's a cybersecurity issue. Do you have an idea about maybe what happened? How did they identify this person?
Yes, I'm not sure about the particulars of that specific case, but I do know that now, like in vocabulary we use as cybersecurity professionals, the biggest threat to an organization sending information out, especially a financial institution, is the people that you have inside of the company. So it is important to have your administrator, the people that set up this system that give people privileges of things of which they can access and information they can't access. There has to be audited of what they're accessing, what time they're accessing, what are they authorized to do, and just very, very detailed notation.
So now, have you heard the news reports on this situation? Have you heard them? News reports?
Yes, sir. I saw.
Okay, so based upon what you heard,
it was an employee at a local bank.
Right. And I heard the police department guy was saying that in each of the counts there were about 10 or 15 other people. So I guess I'm just trying to say, in layman terms, if you were the cyber security, I mean, like how do you detect? I mean, what you know about it? How were they detected?
As far as I know, they were detected basically by seeing what is he accessed during that time, because they monitoring. They have times that they audit the stuff that people are accessing. Like they might not be watching an actual person, not be watching them all the time, but they have records in their database that show what was being accessed. And as an auditing person would come periodically, they would see what was happening. And if it was able to happen for this long, that means that there were a lot of other people involved. So maybe there might have been a larger external entity that did another audit that was able to see what was happening and just, pulled their card and contacted the proper authorities.
Right. Apparently that was that's why I was apparently somewhere. And they were saying one part, some kind of way where somebody got a loan for a car. They got the, I guess, I don't know exactly how it worked, but they got the money for the car, but they driving the car, but they didn't. It seemed like they saying they didn't pay for the car exactly. I don't know exactly. That's why I was wondering if you could explain a little bit to us exactly what.
Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just trying to recant recall what I heard on the news, and I was just hoping you can make some sense out of it for us laymen.
I have to look at the article. I have to look at the article, Doctor.
Okay.
But especially about how they would, have a car without paying for it. But that's what I know as a student.
Okay. Well, that sounds. Now, what about do people that, like, with an everyday person like myself, would I need a cyber? I mean, I know we do have like what you call spyware and all that kind of stuff, like McAfee and stuff like that. Would somebody generally need more than that?
No, they wouldn't need any more than like a VPN or anything like that. The main thing is just, from what I was told from my teacher, just having, common sense, because the malware and other stuff like that, the more advanced stuff, the hackers, the people that's trying to steal your information, they don't even need that. The simplest way to steal somebody's information to give you access to steal whatever you're trying to steal is basically to ask them and manipulate them to do that, which is what they call social engineering. And if you're privy to the tactics they might use, like impersonating somebody, or not giving too much details, or not giving too much details about who they are, or just having something that puts you in a rush, like say put you in a peculiar rushing situation, like, hey, I'm broke, I'm so and so, like that. That's mainly the methods that they use to steal people's information. It usually isn't very complex. So to answer your question, no, Doctor, most people wouldn't be more than the VPN service.
Now, for example, a lot of people out there have children, and also a lot of us get phone calls from people, and a lot of, these days people buying a lot of things, from Amazon and just different other sites online. What would be some common things that if you advising a family about, from a home, not from a business standpoint, but from a home cybersecurity standpoint, what should be some things that people should be aware of?
I would say with home, particularly with children, just monitoring their uses, because there could be, I know, because I'm not that old. I know I met you. I was 21. I remember when I was growing up, and my mom gave me her tablet, and my brother, he had a computer. As we would go and play online games, do whatever stuff, and speak with other adults, there could be, child predators or people who just bullies who don't mean the children any kind of way. So just monitoring who they're speaking to, who they're interacting with, what apps they're downloading, because children, as a child, they can't pay for it themselves. And with elders, I would say just guiding them on using the internet. Elders, they aren't incompetent, but they didn't grow up with this technology, right, so to say. So maybe, I know they have different, like one person at one of the library was one lady, she did a class with elders that I participated in about having what's the phrase? Digital literacy. Right. Developing your digital literacy and your computer competency skills.
I'm just, as I listen to you, I'm just thinking that there are a lot of times that I remember. I don't know if it's frequent now, but I know at one point I was hearing a lot of people who were being what I call extorted, whereby you go to a site and then they'll say, okay, we're gonna lock you, we're gonna lock you down, and you don't send us some money, then we're not going to lock your account for you or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Mainly that's scareware or something that's just posted in like I know when I was a student at Columbus Tech, they said it was a notification that kept popping up on my computer about my computer kept locking, and every time I would try to X out of it, it would stay there and go back up, and I had to go into the system notifications and disable this particular site from sending me notifications. With stuff like that, it's just meant to, most of it is meant really there to scare you and just it puts you in a state of paralyzation to believe what they're saying to do. But if you don't have the technical competency to see through that, you'll fall victim to it. But anything, if it was something, usually most of the people that are doing these things, they're lazy criminals, lazy schemers. They just want the easy bait. They're not with somebody who, when you click something, they automatically steal your information. There has to be, in order for them to utilize their technical competencies to take advantage of you in such a skilled manner, they have to have an investment and see their investment as worthwhile in you, if that makes sense.
Right. Let me ask you this right quick, and I know Julian wants to ask you a question too. The question is this: if someone said, "Well, look, they locked me down," and they say, "Well, look, if you don't send me $10,000 or whatever it is," now the question is, do you know how to dislodge that and get the situation back straight?
It depends. because sometimes a person does download something. Well, that is true. When you have something downloaded on your computer and they can wipe all your data. In that case, no, I specifically wouldn't know how to do that. But there are other professionals around that could do that for you for a service. I'm still trying to learn, figure out how to do that myself, because that would involve you taking, have an understanding of ethical hacking and things that they might do and what you could do to defend against it.
Okay.
To answer your other question, can you repeat your question one more time?
Well, again, basically, I guess, folks, if you ran across something that gave you a virus on your computer, okay, would you be able to get it back or whatever? Get your computer straight on that?
Yes, you could dislodge your hard drive in some cases, have as long as you have, because most computers, they have regular system backups. If you can send your information to the cloud, and your cloud isn't corrupted in the process of the person trying to steal your information, steal your stuff, then you should be good. Like, it can take your stuff, you can just save it to the cloud, and they have what you had before, but you have a backup.
Okay. So
like a lot of businesses, that's happened before to them, but because they had redundancy backups, that's fine for them. They have, they could just substitute.
Oh, okay. So you know how to do that?
Yes, sir. Some of that.
Okay. Brother Julian, you had a question for Brother Reggie?
Yes, Brother Reggie, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Julian, you there?
Hey, wa alaikum salam, brother. I don't know, it was a little bit of delay there. But I just wanted to ask you, I guess, so you're a cybersecurity major, so I guess it's just an interesting discussion topic. But I just want to see, so would you say that you're team AI or team OI? As a, because you do the computer science, so I just want to, I guess, see, do you see a reason to fear, the generative AI and things developing in that space?
Absolutely, because what Dr. Hunt said before, we rely so much on it, we forget that we're the ones who created AI, and the AI has what we implemented to it. Things could be left out of it that things that aren't in his database that is important for us to know, that isn't utilized, that we need to be able to have the patience and discipline to be able to look up ourselves and solve problems for ourselves. And it takes away creativity in having that process of trying to solve something for yourself for a lot of people in the learning stage. They're not being so relying on tools, because problem solving is something we need every skill that's necessary everywhere. We relying on something to be self-sufficient for us, and we make it a guy. I'm saying basically the same stuff I heard Dr. Hood said to me last time we had our conversation.
Right. One of the things that what we are missing these days, there's something that we call executive social skills. And what happens is that the AI movement basically takes away from the executive social skills. Meaning, just like, for example, there are people who are, say, in a nightclub or restaurant, they're spending their time on the phone, but they don't even know how to hold a conversation. You know what I mean? I mean, in other words, it's like they don't know how to open a conversation. They know how to get on their phone and do things. And you got a table full of people, everybody on their phones, as opposed to having a conversation. So that means that they have really basically low social intelligence. Mm-hmm. Is what we call it.
Right. And they can't see, because people are human beings are social beings. They can't see that we stronger together than alone.
Right.
And that's the way that we're meant to be optimally, to do what we need to do. Like, we need everything that we see around us in our room, everything in your room was made by another person.
Right.
We reference things from other people all the time, like the Bible, the Quran, whatever those other texts that came from other people. The quality, from a quote that I heard one time from another mentor of mine, he said that the quality of your life is determined by how well you're able to compromise. Hold on a second, Dr. Head. My bad. I'm up to come back.
Okay. So, you know, and I think that the part of the thing about it is that what we have to do is that we have to spend more time, and that's why with our youth programs that we're doing. By the way, that's an update I want to provide to people with the New Era Coalition.
Yes.
Well, one thing is that the New Era Coalition, if you know anybody out there, anybody listening that know anybody that lives in the Folly homes, give them our number, 706-221-4830. If they live in the Folly homes, we need to talk to them. We have some opportunities for their children and for them as well that we like to talk to them about if they live in the Folly homes. So if you know somebody living in the Folly homes, give them our number, 706-221-4830. Now, if you have a teenager that needs to learn how to be respectful and need to learn some of these social executive skills that we talk about, you know, resolving conflict, not to have an open mind, learning how to be respectful, learning how to actually listen and not just hear. Then there's a program, I think it's from 9 or 10 to 19. I think was that one on the flyer? The flyer that we had. I can't even. Okay. But again, like I said, if you have a teenage boy, then we're gonna teach them entrepreneurship. We're gonna teach them apprenticeship to learn certain skills, as well as, you know, they have promotion and marketing skills. But we're just trying to say we're trying to help our community, and you know, but y'all gotta help us help you. I mean, that's that part. I mean, we can't do anything if you don't want to work with us, and you can't drop your children off and say fix them. No, because you need to be fixed too. I mean, you got to work with them in this fixture, you know. So it becomes that kind of a situation. Yes, caller. Yes, caller.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that, Dr. Head. My mom, somebody was at the door, and I thought it was an emergency. So.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Right. Yes, well, I guess the other thing, I guess that that was something I want to mention to you as it relates to you know, the social media and everything. And that is, you know, why aren't there more games? You know, okay, you got a lot of games like Grand Theft Auto and all these type of games. Why are there more games like, you know, how to make peace, or how to build a building, or how to grow food the best? I mean, why can't we come up with other video games other than the one they're selling about, you know, driving fast cars and shooting and killing people and all that kind of stuff? Why is that?
For my limited wisdom, I would say that it's because that's what
you're limited knowledge.
Limited knowledge.
Right,
limited knowledge.
Stay away from the wisdom right now. That's just a joke. Go on.
Okay, I would say that it's just profitable to do so. It's more profitable for more people are willing to buy into seeing somebody die, get raped, killed, have sex with prostitutes, murder people, see all that, than see us building each other together. Like, I know it was this article I seen on the news on CNN where they did a study where they saw that posts that were would incite outrage, like political outrage and very intense discussions, they would get more attention than something that would be very positive, like an accomplishment that was done by a young person, or a very heartwarming story, like somebody coming out after a certain age getting their college degree, or somebody at 17 getting a PhD, stuff like that.
Right. Let me one quick, very quickly. Explain to her, what do gamers do? I mean, I understand it's the big thing about gamers clubs and people. I mean, what do gamers do?
as a former gamer, and I still do like playing video games, gamers, to me, they just waste their time because they devote so much of their energy into
that's what I'm
small reality where they have control over a character and able to get points in a simulated system that is able to determine how well they're doing. Like how many people they're able to kill, how well they're able to, I don't know, kill members of the team, do whatever else. It's just, it really doesn't matter. It's just a part of the weapons of mass distraction.
Right. You know, and of course they got, they got worldwide teams. I mean, that people are, and they put a financial incentive. I also noticed that a lot of these sports betting marketing commercials, they seem to be aimed at minorities. I mean, they seem to be targeting people who really need their money to do something else. I mean, in other words, why can't we have like a Monopoly game? Like stock market game, like things like how to build a community, how to build an empire, financial empire, how to do. I mean, why can't we make that a kiddie game? That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I think we really need to go back to the social board games because as I was looking, I was walking through Walmart. I remember when I was younger in our old house, my mom, she had all the Monopoly, the Game of Life, which I enjoyed playing with one of my cousins.
We still got the Monopoly in those
and I
games.
enjoy doing all that. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, we still have many of those. But Junior, was there anything that you wanted to explain, Reggie?
No, sir. I appreciate the time, brother Reggie.
Okay, appreciate you too, brother Julian.
So again, we expect you to be a resident expert. So for you to be with us every week, and and by the way, you might have something that you think that the community need to know about, and maybe you might come up with a topic, in your own mind that you think, or maybe something that you read or something that you heard them that you want to introduce to our audience. Feel free to do so. You're a visionary.
Yes, sir. I try, and I try to. I'm the development visionary.
That's right. Right.
Hopefully I can do that, but Dr. Hood, I'm just not getting really established on Facebook after leaving, staying in the dark with some of my family myself. But I'm gonna turn on my notifications, especially for your live live video.
That's right. No doubt about it. We appreciate it, and appreciate you you rolling with us every week. So God bless you, and let's of course you're part of the New Era Coalition. We want to introduce you to them, and of course we're going to be a part of our research team with the Public Information Office of the New Era Coalition. So just wanted to thank you for joining in and helping us out. We're helping the community out. I mean, we all trying to help the community out. So we appreciate you stepping up and bringing your expertise. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I do have one question, Dr. Hood. Though, what is Folly Homes?
Folly Homes is the housing project across from the old Marshall Middle School and J.D. Davis Elementary School.
Okay, let me write it down.
Yeah, that's on Shepherd Drive, the Folly Homes, public housing.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir. And the community, I just wanted to say this before I go off. In community, I didn't consider in community. I can't remember the base meaning of COM, but unity is what we need in community. We need a level of unity.
Well, COM basically means with unity.
With unity.
Right. There's a difference between being neighbors, but another thing about being with unity.
On the same page.
Huh?
With unity.
Yeah, with unity.
Okay. Now I know, Doctor. Yeah, you really sticking true to your name of your podcast, Edutainment, or one of the sayings of your
That's right.
Podcast, Edutainment.
That's right. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you too. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
All right.
Peace to the God. All right, Julian. You got any thoughts there? I guess we're getting close to sliding into home plate here.
Just want to give everybody a blessed Thursday evening. Have a productive Friday. Stay safe.
No doubt. And of course, just always remember that nobody can disrespect you. You can only disrespect yourself. Thank you for listening. Invite your friends to join in our weekly meal, supper time. Let's build that spirit of Harambe. Organize. Educate. Pamoja, Tutashinda, Uhuru Sasa, Watu Wazuri. Peace, soul, love, with a little sprinkle of power. Good night.